I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Dan's Fishing Tales. Today we're going to be talking about getting ready for ice season. And we've got a brand new Sentinel here. This is a Frabill Sentinel, and you're going to think that, hey, this is a Frabill program. Well, in a way it is. I've been on their pro staff for a good many years, back to the days of when they had sinkers and hooks and all that sort of stuff, terminal tackle. So that's been a long time ago, and I've stuck with them because any company I stick with, for sure, they're one that I definitely believe in. And we'll talk about this first because we got a lot of different things here that I got, and it's pretty much all Frabill. Like I said, this is the Sentinel, and it's a one-man shelter. I just put it together, and I'll talk a little bit about that too. This is the cover. Comes with it, or really doesn't come with it. You got to get it separate, but it's nice to have it. Comes off just like that. And this right here is a support bar, which I'll be showing you in a little bit. This thing's got a lot of nice little features. It's got a lot of room for a one-man shelter, and it has windows inside, but you don't have to put them in, and I didn't all. Just only the front one, and I'll show you that before we get going too much here. This is what it's like right there. And it's got this front window right here, as you can see. And I did install that, but I didn't install any of the others. It's also got a door that will open. And there you can see how much room you've got. This right in here, of course, is everywhere that you're going to be putting your, well, my Vexlar in my case, and I'll put that there, and you drill your holes, and you know, no problem. And this is a little lockdown, so that what you can do, and we'll zip this back up, and I'll show you what you can do on a windbreak. Now, if you just want a windbreak, just straight windbreak, you can take this right here, like this, put it down, tool, and lock it in place. That easy. And that's what I'm going to show you here. I'm going to drop this so you can see a little bit better as far as how to install the seat. And that's what this support bar is on. There's also a couple of little mesh bags back in there that are installed on the side. Very, very nice feature. Now, here's a seat. It's a little jump seat. Goes in just like this. Slides in, and back here, I better show you this now. There's a pin. And once you get that in place, I did something wrong here, because it does go in real easy. Oh, I see what I did. Goes in easy if you put it right. This goes right in here, puts down, and then this pin goes in here. Like that. And you put that pin in there, and you get yourself a seat right there. And it's a nice little seat set on. It sets you just, to me, just about the right height. I didn't go ahead and put the pin in because I want to take it back out. But it goes in just about the right height for you to sit, supports your back good, and you got a good spot to drill a hole and fish. Now we'll get this back off of here. Go. What I had done, I kept catching this right here so that you know what I was doing. There's a lip right here. I was putting it right in the wrong spot. Now, like I said, that's the shelter itself, but when you put this together, because it will come all torn apart. Don't tighten the screws until you got a certain assembly finished. In other words, when you put these plates on, don't tighten them until you get them all down. Same way with these rods. You have this bearing bushing, and put those in there. Keep them loose so that if there's one of these frames that's a little bit wider, use that one for this outside one. It works just a little bit better. Now, talking about bolts, on this brace, definitely do not tighten them until you get that brace completely in. There's 6 bolts into that thing, so you want to make sure that you do that. And like I said, then it will go together pretty easy. One of the most difficult things is the canvas itself. Now, you have to have it so that when you go completely out like that, it is nice and tight and it fits to the ground, and that's the way you want it. Well, I'll switch around and let me show you. In the back, you can see how I can maneuver this around on myself. Right here, this is a weather stripping, and that's what fastens this down. And you can put screws in it. I just recommended you put some screws in it. I never do it. I just don't want to, in case I want to take the canvas back off or something like that. It makes it a lot easier. And if you get it in there right, and you get it in there good and tight, she'll stay. It always has for me anyway. Oh yeah, also, you have this tow rope. Put it through here, tie a knot. I double knot it, because you never know. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about, get that out of the way, is this. I've had this in storage, so it's a little bit messy. And it'll go right inside of here. Just like that. Say you don't want your seat. Well, pull this back around. In fact, one model, there's 3 models of these, but there's a 1000, 1100, and a 1350. This is the 1100. It's in between. The other model I was talking about actually comes with one of these. Now, this has got some latches on it, and the one that comes with the other is a little different than this, but about the same. And you got a lot of nice storage area inside. See right there. So I can put all sorts of stuff in there. My cameras, I can even put my Vexilar in. And if I want to use that other seat that I was showing you, I just take this and put it right back here, either this way or that way. And I can put my Jiffy drill, my Vexilar K drill in here. Very, very easy, light, the whole works. I'll put this down here. I'm going to use this thing as a bench. Here's another item. Right here. My Frabill soft side bag. Very, very good for ice fishing. I've got all my custom jigs and spins in there. I got a mess in there right now because I still got to clean it out. I've had it set up for open water. Back here there's this little mesh bag. It's where I'm keeping my kicking bass. This is kicking bass shrimp. I got some Java, and somewhere around here, one of my favorites for ice fishing, kicking crappie. That works real good, by the way. I've caught a lot of fish using that stuff along with my custom jigs and spins, and then whatever little trailer I want to put on. Another product here. This is called a rod safe. And you know, in a bass boat, in my Ranger, I've got a couple of rod lockers. Well, I don't have that out here, but I do with this. And that's exactly what I do. Use this for my rod locker. You see right here, really, probably 4 rods at the most, but you can see I've got a lot more in here. I've got my little jiggler, Frabill jiggler rod, which is good for hole hopping, and then all my straight lines. You can see I'm a straight line fisherman, and in straight line fishing, the reason I like that is I stay in contact with all the line. I'm down there, I mean, the jig is right there, I can feel it, I can watch it on my Vexilar. I don't have any float to mess with or anything like that, and I just like straight line fishing. So what I got to do is a lot of cleanup work yet before I get ready for ice fishing. And ice fishing is not far off. It's cold out here. And if you've got a shelter already, now this one, like I said, I just installed it. It's, you know, just put it together and assembled the thing. And I've got one of my others, my old Trekker Deluxe. You take that out, look at it, what's happened over the summer, the storage or whatever, clean it out, get it ready to go, and you know, things will be in good shape. Also, make sure you check the canvas part, because there's always a possibility that some mice got in there, or maybe some mildew, or you know, what have you. So you want to check that out, and check it out in a little bit warmer weather, because if you got to do any washing outside on this stuff, you know what can happen. Same way with your Vexilar units, any of your depth finders. Make sure those batteries are charged, and they should have been charged throughout the year. And a good spot, in fact, I'm not going to go into a lot of that, because that's something different. I let Tom Zananko take care of that at Vexilar. He can give you a lot of good information, and he's got his own video series, and I'll just let you go with Tom and let him take it. And like I said, make sure your rods are all ready. This definitely, I gotta sort this thing out. It's a mess. I've got some new custom jigs and spins that I'm really anxious to have my pick of them, which is going to be another video. That's my ice pick, because I've got some that have been my favorites in the past, and I'm also going to try some frisbees this year, they call them. That's another one of the custom jigs and spins products, and more of the slender spoons, which have done great, and also the RPM minnows. But like I said, that's going to be another video for custom jigs and spin stuff. But that's what you do. Get your stuff all ready to go, and check your rods and reels and line just like you would in the summertime when it's that time. So I'm going to start checking out stuff. You do the same. And until next time, get out on the water and have a great day of fishing.